There was a time when I believed peace could be found by changing the world around me. I thought if people understood me, I would be happy. If they appreciated me, I would feel fulfilled. If life became easier, I would finally find peace. But after many years of meditation, silence, and observing thousands of people who visited this monastery, I discovered something surprising. The greatest distraction in life is not your phone. It is not social media. It is not other people. The greatest distraction is forgetting yourself. Every morning, people wake up and immediately begin looking outward. They compare their lives to strangers. They seek approval from people who barely know them. They worry about opinions that will be forgotten tomorrow. Slowly, they lose the one relationship that matters most, the relationship with themselves. Let me tell you a story. A young traveler climbed this mountain to seek advice. His face was tired. His mind was restless. He bowed respectfully and asked, "Master, why do I always feel left behind?" Instead of answering, I handed him 2 buckets. One bucket was empty. The other was filled with water. I asked him to carry them up a steep hill. Within minutes, the full bucket became heavier and heavier. He struggled to continue. Finally, he stopped. "Master, this weight is exhausting." I smiled. "The water is not your burden. It is everything you keep carrying that was never yours. The opinions of strangers, the success of your friends, the expectations of your relatives, the mistakes of your past, the fear of your future. Every unnecessary thought is another drop added to your bucket. And one day, you wonder why life feels so heavy. Focusing on yourself does not mean ignoring the world. It means choosing what deserves your attention. A gardener does not water every plant in the forest. He waters the seeds in his own garden. That is why his garden blooms. Imagine spending just 1 hour every day improving your own mind instead of judging someone else's life. 1 hour reading, 1 hour learning, 1 hour exercising, 1 hour sitting quietly with your thoughts. Do this every day for a year, and you will become someone you barely recognize. Not because the world changed, but because you did. People often ask me, "Master, how do I stop comparing myself to others?" I tell them to look at the bamboo tree. For years, nothing seems to happen. While other plants grow quickly, bamboo remains hidden beneath the soil. Many people believe it has failed. Then one day, it rises rapidly toward the sky. What they never saw was the invisible work happening beneath the surface. Strong roots, deep foundations, quiet preparation. Your life is no different. Never mistake invisible progress for failure. The strongest transformations happen where nobody can see them. So stop measuring your journey using someone else's timeline. Another lesson I learned came from watching the river beside this monastery. The river never argues with the rocks. It simply continues flowing. Eventually, the rocks surrender. Life works the same way. You do not need to fight every criticism. You do not need to answer every insult. You do not need to prove your worth to everyone. Protect your energy. Flow toward your purpose, one peaceful step at a time. Remember this. Every minute you spend trying to become someone else, you lose a minute becoming who you truly are. Focus on your character. Focus on your habits. Focus on your discipline. Focus on becoming just 1% better today than you were yesterday. Because the greatest competition you will ever face is not with another person. It is with the version of yourself who chooses comfort over growth. Before I leave you today, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. Take one slow breath. Ask yourself this simple question. What part of my life have I been neglecting while chasing everyone else's approval? When you discover the answer, do not judge yourself. Simply begin again. One small step, one peaceful thought, one intentional action. That is how transformation begins. If today's lesson touched your heart, remember that wisdom grows when it is shared. Like this video, subscribe to Mind Alchemy, and join us every week as we explore timeless lessons that help transform the mind and enrich the soul. Until next time, take care of your mind. For when the mind becomes peaceful, life follows.